Afternoon, everybody, and today is actually quite a warm day. It's the beginning of summer for Australia and everybody else in the southern hemisphere. It is currently 27 degrees in Fahrenheit. That is 80 degrees. It can reach up to about 47, 48 degrees in some parts of Australia. My experience with the heat was mainly when I was in South Australia. So there they reached almost 50. And yeah, it was quite bad. Summers were not good. But I just wanted to remind everybody that even though summer has started, it will be a good month. It will be a good couple of months. Okay, so as you know, the typical Australian heat it varies from state to state. So in Canberra, where I was living before, it's quite a humid heat most of summer, and you get a lot of thunderstorms. I have been lucky enough in the last few weeks, actually, since the lead up to summer, where I currently live, I've had maybe one or two thunderstorms, and it has been absolutely beautiful. The rain it's come, it's gone, it's come back again, and I hope that all the farmers out there are getting enough water for their crops. This is another reason why I post this video. During summer, there tends to be a drought, and the food prices go way up, and farmers have such a hard time being able to deal with their crops. And I just thought I would say something about that, as well as now all Australians have known about the slip, slop and slap. That means you put on your sunscreen, you wear a hat, you wear a skivvy or a t-shirt over the top of your swimwear. We have to look out for our skin. We have to make sure that we are playing safe when we're out in the sun. I remind every single Australian who comes across this, please remember to put on sunscreen, to keep a bottle of water at your side at all times, and even if you are at home and you're asleep because you have work during the night, or like myself, you have a weird sleeping pattern, keep a bottle or a glass of water on your bedside table so that when you wake up, you will have something to drink. Water is all important for every human being. Even during winter, if you guys aren't getting enough water, the best way to go about it is to eat something salty, or the Australian tradition for it, or something that I've been brought up with, was to have a teaspoon or half a teaspoon of Vegemite. Now you can get the little packets of Vegemite. They're about yay big. That's a little bit bigger than they'd actually be, but they're like a little snack-sized thing that takeaway shops and the big industry people, such as the fast food chains, do this when they give you your meal when you eat in. They are also very good for giving you a reason to actually drink some water. The high amounts of sodium in them, as well as it acting... I can't stress enough, water is very important for you, for everybody. So If it's winter in your area, please eat something salty so that you will get thirsty and drink more water so you don't end up getting sick from dehydration. Same if you are in, well, similarly, if you're in a hot climate at the moment, make sure you keep water in a bottle beside you, or when you go out to a restaurant, to make sure you have some sort of water. If you go out drinking or you go out partying or something like that, keep a bottle of water on you because you're going to need it. Having said all of this, it does go without saying that even if you do drink a lot of water, you can get sick. The weather change causes a lot of that. I'm pretty sure people in the northern hemisphere have experienced sickness, the flu, common cold, all of that. Same with the people who live in the southern hemisphere. The weather change, when your body tries to adapt to two temperatures at once, it's not always a good thing. I've had my fair share of experiences with that too, but my main thing is to try and keep myself hydrated this summer because I have already experienced dehydration at its worst. That's another story for another time, but again, dehydration as opposed to being out there and being active without actually taking in any fluids, not a good thing. Again, similarly with the slip, slop, slap. Make sure to wear sunscreen. Everyone in Australia, everyone in the southern hemisphere, I would like you guys to make sure that you always carry on you a bottle of water, some sunscreen, or maybe even a lightweight white shirt. The reason I say white is because it reflects the sun. So it's basically, to me, it's the ultimate form of protection. So look out for the heat, guys. Look out for the cold. I wish that you guys have the very best time during winter or summer, and that you guys are active all throughout the year. And I hope that you guys all have a wonderful day, night, or afternoon, depending on where in the world you are. Bye.